Race number 2 here at Thompson International Speedway. Yes, we're using the older one. I know there's a new one out there, but it only hosts 29 cars. Now, 29 cars, that's how many we have, but that's not what it means. 29 cars, 28 AI drivers, plus the player. So yeah, that's the problem. So, hey, the old Thompson is just as good. Well, it's still pretty good. I didn't even use a new Thompson. But Tony Green and Travis Chapman on the front row. Here's the full qualifying results. And trackside, like always. A legendary, famous short track on the modified tour.
Welcome your Grand Marshal, NASCAR legend, Bobby Allison.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
And there it is, engines fired up. Field rolling off, and looks like Keith Stevens in the 6th stalls on the start. We are using the one car, David Davis, and we've got 2 cars with issues. They'll still get points. And the green flag waves, we're underway. Majority of the field are just all the way at the back, taking a late start. A 50-lap feature here at Thompson. And there's that famous 9 car. Raymond Fisher drove that famous race. So Newman leads the first lap. Forgot to mention Mitchell Collins as our pace car driver once again. Oh look, there's a 32 car as well. They're 2nd and 3rd. Could have happened again, but with different drivers. Who knows? It's possible. As Newman slowly pulls away from 2nd place. They battle for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and all the way back. Got a fast car here. Let's take a look at the back of the pack. 6 cars back out there. Here's the TV2 cam. See more majority of the racetrack. Spectator a lot better. You can see how it's separated the field. I think if we didn't start on the back straight away, they would have restarted all at the same time. Classic short track racing with the modified is always fun to watch. And to 2nd place, it's Alexander Rowe. He'll take over, and the 30 car will also take over 3rd. Look, we're already closing on some slow traffic already, thanks to that jam up. So far so good, been pretty clean. A near full 2nd lead for the 15 car. Next race will be Stafford Motor Speedway, another classic short track race. I forgot how Stafford looked like. Is it a big track, like Thompson? Because if not, we're gonna have to do some heat races. That's another thing I should have mentioned. We might have to do heat races if necessary. We could do it for the new Thompson, but I felt like it's unnecessary. Maybe some other time. Maybe. Maybe when we get late models. We haven't had late models in a while. Look at the 32, he's coming. He's flying through the corners. How the hell did he cut the lead so fast? Alexander Rowe isn't even caught up with slow traffic yet. Looks like he's not the only one that's fast. 19.062, almost under 19 seconds to the inside. Oh, got a spinner, but no yellow. It's the 14 to Tim Randolph. This could be a big factor for the leaders. Oh, not really. Not yet, at least. And the 32 is knocking on his door. There he goes. I think he made some slight contact, just a little tiny bit, just to get him out of the groove. New leader. Alexander Rowe is taking it. And he'll clear Tony Newman off of 2. Aaron Carlson, 3rd. 22 car. 30 and the 5 battle for 5th. Move back to the front. 15 not letting up. Still with him. Although the 32 got a good run off of turn 2. So we're now 12 laps in. We're on our 13th lap. Caution free so far. With one lead change. I almost got one when the 14 spun around. Able to cover quick enough to not affect the race leaders. But they're closing in on him. Now 30 to 32, pulling away from Newman. I highly doubt dirty air will be a factor. But definitely, they'll be in his way. It's a pretty narrow racetrack. Thompson is kind of like Darlington. Well, mostly the turns are like Darlington. Usually the higher or the middle, the higher groove. You don't see anyone try to drive it in there as deep as possible. Half a second lead over second. Doing the best he can to hang on. Yeah, well, he just sails it into 3 and 4. You saw how he went? But it's got a good run though. Yeah, that helped just a bit. Closing in. Maybe saving his stuff to the end. Still got a long way to go here. Tries it again, he runs a higher groove. Oh, that's time he lost. As they're closing up on 2 slow cars that are actually going to battle for position. Here comes the 14. And there's the 09. On the one car with the valve. These guys are... Okay, no, Lawrence is actually 3 laps down. No. Yeah, he is. That's not for position. So the 09 had problems and didn't even know it. So where do you go? Mainly a one groove racetrack. Yeah, there we go. That's what I meant to say. Usually make your passes either on the front or the back straightaway. The turns get pretty crazy. Unless you have a good enough car to make it stick on the bottom. Now the 09 about to be put 4 laps down. Currently in the way. That's going to allow, of course, second, third, and anyone else from the back close in. Almost at the halfway point. $15 is not closed in though. Not much. Here he goes, he's looking. Can't get him here, he tries to go high. There's all slight contact there. Somehow he's able to pull away. Tony Newman almost a second behind. Side by side, now both lanes are going to be blocked. Rowe will take the outside line. 14 cuts in front of the 09. That forces him up up higher. There he goes. Now here comes Newman. Now he can close in because they're side by side. The 09's not letting up. He's 3 laps down. Just got nothing to lose if he gets put 4 laps, and there he goes. He clears him. 9 to 22. They've also closed in under 2 seconds or 1.5 seconds back. And there goes Tony Newman. He's there once again. On his back bumper. It's a tough choice for the 32. Do you just stay behind the 09 or do you put him another lap down? Because putting him up a lap down. Again, I can't talk. Right now, but that cost him big time. You know what happens with these guys when cars go side by side. You just slow both of them down. Allow second to close in for anyone going side by side. Surprise! Past the halfway point, still no yellow. Thompson's known for a lot of wrecks, but today been pretty clean so far. There he goes again. Don't worry about the 09. You're actually able to pull away if he doesn't. I guess the smarter choice is to just stay behind him. For the 15 and a 9. Almost getting taken out off of 2. Drives in there hard, but opens the door for the 9 car side by side for second. Could they repeat that famous finish? I don't know, it's 32 and 9 again. The game knows, man. I didn't touch end ratings. No, well, I touched it, changed the ratings for every race, but it just so happens these guys are 1 and 2. Different drivers, but exact same car. 20 laps to go. Well, they've been clean all race. I think the 32 knows, just stay behind them. Stay behind, stay behind. He's looking outside. Well, there is a benefit if he does clear the 09. He can use him as a pick to block second. There he goes, this time to the inside. Can he get him on the bottom? He drives in there pretty deep. There he goes. He finally puts the 09 on 4 laps down. I think this crew chief told him that. Use him as a pick. But he's still got one more car to deal with. Well, as long as the 09 is between first and second, he doesn't have to put the 14 and 0 lap down. But he could use 2 picks instead of 1. Be even safer. That's insurance right there. If he puts the 14 a lap down. Or no. No, okay, yeah, 14 is on the lead lap. There he goes. Looking to the inside. Now he's got 2 drivers helping him out. As the 14 car finally goes a lap down. I was surprised the leaders didn't catch him when he spun right out. Take a look at the back of the pack for a little bit. There's a 6. Keith Stevens stalled on the start. Able to get back out there though. Brad Cheston, Joe Jefferson, Carter Friesen. The 01. Noodles, Kennedy, Hawes, 24, Sanchez, Mew, Kyle, Legacy, Johnson, Jefferson, Joshua C, Device, Anderson, 26, Hyder, Newman, Chapman, 30, 22, 9, and then 32 leader. 14 has fallen back. Probably hold up a couple guys. The 09 is actually hanging on with the leaders here. Well, now he's starting to fade. Almost at the 10 to go mark. Probably looking at the 14, see how he spun right out. $11 to go. Just over a second right here. The 9 car of Aaron Carlson. Ten laps remaining. The 22 car looking to the inside of the 9. Tucks back in on the outside, coming down the back straightaway. I mentioned the point system. It's the 2011 NASCAR style. 46, so 43 plus 3 points for a win, and then 1 point separates from all the way down with laps led. So 32 went pretty high there. Thought it's gonna hit the wall. Let's run board with one of these guys. Actually, let's ride the rear cam. How about the 09? 22 is actually closing. He's pushing. About 6 to go. Can he do it? 3/4 back. He looks to the outside. The 09's definitely going to slow him down. We'll actually return to Thompson, I think. And just a few more races, then we're coming back here. I think they run 3 Thompson events in the real modified series. 5 laps remaining. The 09 now on the back bumper to 32. He got a good run in 1 and 2. Looks like he's able to challenge, and there he goes. Oh, on the inside, he's actually going to pass him. That's going to help. He'll unlap himself back to 3 laps down. The 22 car is closing. He cleared him pretty quick. Three to go. 3 laps to go. Alexander Rowe looks like there was going to be no competition. Now he's got the 22 all over him. Under half a second with 3 laps remaining. 2.5 down the back straightaway. Drives it in there deep. The 09 is actually pulling away. What's wrong with the 32? It looks like he worn up his stuff. 2 laps remain. There he is. He's on his back bumper. What's he gonna do? Will he put the bumper to him or he's gonna pass him cleanly? He's looking, coming to the white. There he goes, he's looking on the front straight. If he can get his nose in there in 1 and 2, he might be able to get him. He's there. He's there. Oh, he moved him. Side by side, down the back straightaway they go. This is for the win. Into 3 and 4. He clears him. Checkered flag is out. What a win! What a drive by the 22 car. He steals the win today at Thompson Speedway. What a finish that was. Where did that speed come from? Well, definitely doesn't beat that famous Thompson finish, but what a run. What a run by the 22 car. Oh, Alexander Rowe, he led almost the entire race. And he gets beat on the last lap. The lap that counts. Wow. What a win by the 22 car. Out of nowhere. I'll take a look at the full race results. That's still a pretty damn good finish. Race just begun right there on that last lap. I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure the 32 might have worn up all his stuff at the end. And he loses it. I thought he had a big enough lead, but no, he didn't. So the 22 car goes to victory lane by leading only 1 single lap. Alexander Rowe, that's a heartbreaker. Led the most laps and lost it right at the end. The 30 car gets 3rd, Carlson 4th, 26 5th, Chapman 6th, Hyder 7th, Anderson 8th, Device 9th, and Tony Newman finishing 10th. Here's the full race results. A caution-free race. 28 cars finished the race. 25 of them finishing on the lead lap. And seriously, where did he even come from? I don't know if it was a lap car. Well, the lap car did kind of... Well, the old man was he was actually was faster. He was able to pull away from the 32. But here they come. They just took the white flag. 32 on the outside. It's got some room, but then here comes the 22. Though he didn't hit him, he just got him a little loose. Maybe took the air off of him. Maybe because I even bought. But probably maybe possible short tracks. Still some arrow to it, but not much. But he pushed his way through. Either that Alexander Rowe saw him coming, he gave him some room, hoping he can beat him on the outside. But when he cleared him off the corner, right there, just a little bit over a full car length, he beats him to the line. This time it's the 32 who loses. Comes to the white flag. Right there. Not a photo finish, so I don't know why I'm doing that. But the 22 team, what a victory. Here's the full results once again. Just the 1 car. You gotta take a look, and now we'll take you to victory lane.